Good morning, everyone, and my name is Billy. I'm from DOBOT. I feel very glad to offer the speech here. Many thanks to everyone and our friends here. Thanks for your support on DOBOT. I hope we can together to shake hands with the future. Firstly, I will introduce the history of the robot hands. As what we know, in 1962, we had the very big industrial robot hands, and with the weight 1,200 kilograms. And 1974, we have the robot hands with the weight 100 kilograms. And in other words, in 1994, we have the robot hands with the weight 10 to 20 kilograms. So till now, we had the small robot hands in the world, with the weight less than 10 kilograms. And this small robot hands are used in the 3C education consumer markets and factories. And DOBOT Magician is one of them. DOBOT Magician is the small robot hand with the weight less than 10 kilograms. To DOBOT, we had three characteristics for our robot hands. Firstly, rapid deployment. Second, intelligent. And third one, very cost-effective. I hope all our partners can remember these three characteristics of DOBOT robot hand. Firstly, I will introduce the DOBOT family products. DOBOT Magician is our first product for education. And we also developed a lot of accessories, visual kits, conveyor belts, rail, and Arduino kits, also the mobility and competition cards. We use all these DOBOT family products to help the education, and help our teachers, our students. Nowadays, DOBOT are sold to more than 140 countries, and we also have more than 100 agents globally, and we also had more than 3,000 institute and enterprise partners globally, and more than 200,000 users globally. We are also very honored to have the meeting with our Premier, Mr. Li Keqiang in China. And also, DOBOT had visited our chairman of China, Mr. Xi Jinping. And also, we had a meeting with our former Minister of Education in China, and also the meeting with Theresa May from UK. We can see the photos. And to the brand corporations, we had good contact with Alibaba, and also to Google, they also use DOBOT to demo the deep learning and with the DOBOT Magician. And also we cooperated with Tencent and Volkswagen, also the Fujitsu in Japan. Each year they will also use DOBOT to demo in the Hanover Messe in Germany. To DOBOT, our purpose in the future, we hoped we can build up this ecosystem: education, industrial reform, and consumption upgrades. These three parts. I hope the education can help the industrial reform, offer the skills training, and also we can help the consumption upgrades. At the same time, I think after the consumption upgrades and also we had control the industrial reform, these two parts can also help the education. So this is what we want to do and build the ecosystem, these three parts. Next part, I want to share our Japanese friends some other cases in other countries. And firstly, I will introduce the case from Germany. This is the Germany Reitlingen University this university belongs to Volkswagen. They had used more than 20 pieces of DOBOT Magician to do the simulation of the car production line. And also they had integrated DOBOT Magician with the Siemens POC system to offer the training to the new staffs and also teach the idea of Industry 4.0. Next case is from UK. We had met the professors from UK. They used the DOBOT to build up the AI lab. The professors also use DOBOT with the voice control and use image processing to control the movement of DOBOT. And we also had a visit of the professors from Oxford University. And how about in Finland? In Finland, this Finland Home universities also used DOBOT Magician. They had used 10 pieces of DOBOT Magician and conveyor belts, and also the real visual kits. They used DOBOT to teach the programming in the universities. And the next case is from US. In US, we have many schools, especially for the high schools, use DOBOT for STEAM education. First picture shows US Berkeley Country High School. They had used 22 pieces of DOBOT Magician for their education. And also, besides the schools, some educational centers, such as the Babson Space Center, they had used 20 pieces of DOBOT Magician for the STEAM education. As what we know, STEAM education is original from US. So many schools and private educational centers also, they love the DOBOT very much. How about HR? HR, here I put two cases. One case is for education, one case for company. First one is from the Osaka Prefecture University, the College of Technology. I know they used DOBOT for research on handling of soft objects by robots. I heard today we are also honored to invite the professors from our Osaka Prefecture University. I believe our professors can introduce better than me about this application. And another case is from the company, Nihon Ulysses. I also visited this company. They use DOBOT to their new staff's training. I think similar as the Volkswagen, they use DOBOT for the new staff training to teach the programming and also the idea of Industry 4.0. These are two cases in Japan. And how about other countries? Australia, we had used DOBOT in the University of Technology, Sydney. I also know this professor very well. He is called Gavin. I asked Gavin why he will use DOBOT. How does he use DOBOT in their teaching? And Mr. Gavin, the professor, told me, Billy, I love DOBOT very much, and I used it for the teaching of robotics and mechatronics. So if you search on the YouTube, you can also see many videos from the UTS. And also, second is from Thailand, called KMITL. I also visited this university. They had used 20 pieces of DOBOT Magician and 14 pieces of DOBOT M1. They used the DOBOT in the College of Advanced Manufacturing Innovation. I also had to talk with their teachers. They have the plan to use DOBOT for the teaching of robotics, POC, automation, and lab view. How about China? Tsinghua University is #1 university in China. And Tsinghua University also kept a good relationship with DOBOT. They use DOBOT for their teaching of Industry 4.0 system. Here, this picture shows the Intelligent Factory Experience Sandbox. And this project includes the following process: the sorting of categories, handling, and assembling. From the photos we can see they use DOBOT to do the simulation of the production and teach their students. And if our friends have gone to Shanghai in China before, you must know Shanghai Jiao Tong University. This university also belongs to the top 10 university in China. They had used 35 pieces of DOBOT and for the lab view teaching. And also, the next case is China University of Mining and Technology. They had also used more than 20 pieces of DOBOT Magician. Here I showed the faculty, School of Mechanical and Electronic Engineering. They used in the robotics lab. I want to show us a video. All of us can see how does DOBOT in the how to use in the Chinese universities.
这样呢具有科技感，比较神奇，比较新，产品多的方便快捷。它是解释。
This is a video from China. We had visited the universities. You can say used in the robotics lab.
这个方向都是在国内都应用很广泛。我决定就是在以后就在这个方向多进行这个深入的研究和应用。激发了我对这个程式包括机器人这块兴趣。就是如果针对于这个版的代码的话，我觉得还是比较枯燥的。有这个就是机器人就辅助我们一个学习，我们通过这个代码去实现一些功能，对我们机器人这个学习是非常有帮助的。日江的机械臂呢，给人的第一印象是做工非常精细。这些小型机械臂呢，通过与 AGV 小车、输送带，还有电动脚骨结合呢，可以用来模拟自动分解、自动化生产线，以及这个 CNC 三维雕刻等功能，可以培养学生在动力学分析、机电传动以及自动控制等方面的这个技能，增强了同学们的感性认识，激发了同学对机器人的专业的学习热情，然后开设的相关实验项目及实训项目，对同学毕业以后从事机器人领域的相关工作，很有帮助。
The last words which the teacher said, DOBOT can do a lot of help for the students after they graduate from the universities, especially for their work in the future. I think this is our purpose, just as what I said. To DOBOT, our purpose, we want to build up the ecosystem, education, can help the industrial reform and can help the consumption upgrade. So I think after the students graduate from the university, he know the robots very well, and I think this is the meaning of DOBOT. Okay, this is our video from the China, one of the Chinese universities. And here I also showed some pictures from other schools and universities. And there are the Chinese universities, and also the some RMUTT is from Thailand. The last picture is from India. And they also love the DOBOT very much. Here are some cases which I want to show to all of us. And after the case, I want to share our latest product, DOBOT Magician Night. Firstly, I want to explain the reason why we released this product, because this product is for K-12 education. To this market, and many schools and universities used many robots such as Lego and other programming car and also other products. They will use these robots to teach the students how to learn the robots and calculate their creative thoughts according to some assembling, disassembling, repairing, like this, and also teach the students to do the DIY. To my thoughts, I think all the DIYs are finished by our human hand. And robot arm is like our human hand. I think our human hand can do everything. That means we can also let our robot arm can do everything. Because I believe in the future, the robot arm can be used in our daily life, in education, in factory, in consumption markets. So this is our idea. We want to release the robot arm in K-12 education because we want to let the students to learn robot arm from K-12 to university and also the robots after they graduate. So let us see this, our new robot arm, Magician Knight. Magician Knight, the precision repeatability is also 0.2 mm, and the payload is 0.25 kg, and the arm length is 340 mm. It also has the collision detection. If we use our hand to touch it, we'll stop. So it's very safe. And also, it is very easy to get started. It supported handhold teaching. We also built in the air pump in the base of our robot arm. And it is very easy to change the end tool in one slide. Here we show the a small video. And I also showed the accessories of Magician Knight, suction cap, flexible gripper, pen, magic box, power box. With the power box, we don't need to collect the wire to our robot arm. We can use the power box to charge, and also camera, microphone. And also we developed the educational software for Magician Knight. And in the future, we are planning to design more accessories, such as a mobile platform and also the smart car. To Magic Box, as what we know, sometimes we need to download the programming in our robot arm. So we have developed the Magic Box. We can download the broccoli and programming in the Magic Box. At the same time, it supports the secondary development. We have the remain 12 external interface. Includes the communication interface, power supply interface, and also step motor expansion interface, and also the I/O expansion interface. We can use this interface to do the secondary development. And to K-12 education, we will use the DOBOT Scratch. We use the Scratch to control our robot arms. And we call this AI-powered graphical programming platform. I will explain why we call it like this. Because in our software, it supports the voice recognition, image recognition, facial recognition, and also OCR text recognition. I will show some videos to let all of us know this. And also just now I have said, I believe in the future robot arm can be used in our daily life. So we begin from education, I think. We can see a video.
给我一杯咖啡。
Our staff said, "May I have a cup of coffee?" And you say voice control, and the robot will pick the coffee to us. So here we had used the scratch to control this
我
task.
想要葡萄汁。
And also, this is a facial recognition. We use a camera to let the robot know who is a girl, who is a boy, who is a man, and they can distribute the gifts to different people by the facial recognition. And this demo is the garbage classification. Nowadays, it is very famous in the world. Many countries are encourage the garbage classification. So we also used our robot to do the demos. We had used the camera to see the garbage and put the garbage into different dustbin. So in our society, many countries do this, and we think we can also begin from the education to let the students to know how to control this. In the future, they can use the robot to help them to do the garbage classification, I think. And this demo is a smart warehouse. We had used the OCR text recognition. The robot can distinguish the product name because on the products we have the different product name. So we use the OCR text recognition and put the different products into the right position of the warehouse. Nowadays, many countries are encouraged to develop the technology about the smart warehouse, smart factory. So to DOBOT, I think we can use the similar idea in the education to the students. Also, just like these pictures, we can also use the robot to cook the breakfast for us. I think this will contribute in the future in each family. To DOBOT, we helped our product can offer the service to the K-12 education, to vocational education, and also university. And we help our products can help our teachers and students, and they can really help the schools and the universities in the future. Okay, thank you very much.
ありがとうございました。